Y'all see what's going on in the Big 12. You already know there's about 6 teams actually that passed the eye test in week 1. And TCU had a dominant performance. So did Utah. So did Houston. So did Oklahoma State. So did BYU. And so did Arizona State in Arizona. That's 7 teams that had a solid performance that passed the eye test. That's looking like they can beat any team in in college football. And we're talking about those top heavy schools. Those are targets. Let's look at the SEC. Their two top brands lost. Yes, they played against more challenging opponents, but they still lost their 2 top brands, period. So with that being said, Alabama is no longer a threat in college football. There's maybe only 1 or 2 teams in the SEC that's going to be a top team year in and year out. No more Alabama. So this is just a brief reaction and comparison between the SEC and the Big 12 in week 1. And also the Big 12, they opened the season with the first game of the season in week 1. And then they ended week 1 with the game against North Carolina. That means something. That is significant for TV ratings, for them to open and close week 1 or week 0 or the first game and the last game of college football in week 1. So to be honest with you, I could say overall, even though the Big 12 had 4 schools that lost in week 1, overall they had a solid performance. Yes, we would have been happy if Baylor would have did or won against Auburn. That didn't happen. That was to be expected to some extent, as well as there was another team that didn't perform, Cincinnati. Okay, so we clearly can see that, these teams that have been in the Big 12 for some time, they never seems to amaze me when they don't win these big games when it count. That's why I don't have them as the new blue bloods of the Big 12. As I mentioned before, you got Arizona State, you got BYU, you got Oklahoma State, you have Houston, UCF, and 2, 3, 4, 5, and Texas Tech. Look at these schools for football, college football, and don't be surprised about your Utahs and TCUs. Okay, but the new blue blood to the Big 12 in football is those 6 programs. They're going to be built up, and we are focused on national titles only. No more playoff, no more bowl games, no more winning conference championship. No, we're talking about national titles. That's the focus of the Big 12. Once again, thank y'all for tuning in. This is just a quick, brief recap of week 1. Till next time, thank y'all for watching another video of How To with Master Fazay.